Hi, my name's Taryn Berthoff, and thanks for tuning in for another fragrance review. I've got something very special for you from one of my very favorite houses. You can tell by the cap who this is. This is a Frederic Malle scent, and it is Promise. I've wanted to get my hands on this for a while, and I finally did. I just bit the bullet and bought a bottle of it. And man, this thing, just like all Frederic Malle fragrances, is a powerhouse. This is incredible. It's amazing. Dominique Ropion was the nose behind this scent, and I already sprayed it on my hand a while ago, and I don't need to spray it again because this thing is powerful. And that's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of wealth. It reminds me of power. It reminds me of stature. If you're interested in a very masculine-leaning fragrance, I think this is one for you. It's not for the person who's looking for a clean scent. This is very earthy, very woody. It's very spicy. It's so nice. It'd be good on a cold night. It'd be good in cooler weather in general, I think. I've not tried it in hot weather, but this summer I'll give it a go and I'll let you know. I'm probably going to do a review after owning it for a while, but what I get out of the gate is a very strong cinnamon smell. It's a cinnamon vibe with almost like a floor varnish scent to it. Have you ever walked into a newly built home after the floors have been hand scraped, sanded down, you have that wood aroma, and then there's varnish laid over the top of it? That is what this smells like to me. It is a very wealthy scent, in my opinion. The website says that the top notes are pink pepper, rosemary oil, apple accord, and you do get a lot of that rosemary. You do get, and it's a green type of rosemary, although this wouldn't be considered a green fragrance. There is a green rosemary, there is a strong apple accord, but it's like a spiced apple. This is not just pure citrus. There's almost no citrus in this, but it is a nice warm apple accord. In the mid notes, you have Bulgarian rose oil, Turkish rose absolute, and clove oil, and that clove oil really stands out. That is something that is potent, it's powerful. The base notes are patchouli heart, ambroxan, which I don't get any ambroxan out of it. The website says it's there. I believe it's there, but I don't smell it. There's labdanum, cypriol heart, and castoreum. And the cypriol is a very strong, piney, woody kind of oil. If you see my hand, I don't know if you can see on the video. I don't think so. But there's almost this oil glaze on my hand. If I'm looking at both of them, there's a sheen on this one where I sprayed it. So I'd be cautious even on white clothes to not spray it on something and stain it. This is just going to stay with you for 12 plus hours. The performance is phenomenal. Longevity of the scent is phenomenal. I picked up this bottle and before a formal event 2 nights ago. I sprayed it on myself behind each ear, and I should have probably sprayed just one spray, maybe on my neck, and this was powerful. It was a powerhouse. There were maybe 300 people at this formal event, and we're sitting in close quarters, and I asked people around me, is this too strong? And they said, no, we smell it, but it smells very nice. It's a very nice Middle Eastern kind of fragrance, and it is definitely a more mature scent. I think if you're 25 and younger, you probably wouldn't wear this. If you're dressed down at all, you wouldn't wear this. I wouldn't wear it with what I'm wearing right now out in the public. I would wear this scent with a suit and a tie. It would be clean, clean the car up, put on your suit and tie, shave, whatever it is. You're going to a formal event in this. It's powerful. You could wear this to business meetings. In my line of work, I'm self-employed, so I can get away with probably wearing more abrasive scents than most people. I wouldn't say this is abrasive, though. It could be abrasive to some people because it's a very powerful and deep and rich kind of dark scent, and not everyone's into that. It's not clean, it's not fresh, it's not an office scent. If you want to create that kind of category of office scents, this wouldn't be an office scent in my opinion. This is high class formal meeting. that cypriol oil just punches through everything. The rose oil makes a great accord, and it is peppery. You do have the pink pepper on the top, but it is worth every penny. I think this thing is a one spray wonder in some sense. You spray it once, you're probably good for the rest of the day. I smelled my clothes the day after that formal, and it was still powerful. I did reapply some. I want to wear this, and like most people would say, you go nose blind. I don't know how much I believe in nose blindness because I've never had that issue. Anosmia, I believe, is what they call it, and that is not something that I suffer from. I could smell this the entire time I was wearing it. I could smell it the next day. I sprayed it again, and it continuously just billowed amazing scent. I don't know what the sillage looks like, although it is good sillage. The performance, I don't know. Someone 3-4 feet away from me could probably smell me wearing this after I first apply it. By the end of the night, and I was at this event for probably 6 hours, I think I probably had a 2-foot radius around me that people could smell. I was warm, I was in a suit, so it was just radiating off my body. This is the 50 milliliter bottle, and you can buy this from their website, frederickmalle.com, I believe is what it is, for $265 US. It's worth every drop, every penny spent on this, and it's a great addition to my collection. I think it's quickly crawling up to one of the top of my favorite fragrances. I'll continue wearing it. I'm going to do another review of this, I'm sure, down the road once I have more Frederic Malle collection under my belt. But for right now, this thing is sitting front and center on my cabinet, and I can tell you it's going to be one that I go to for a lot of formal events. So if you're sitting on the fence whether or not to buy this fragrance, I would pull the trigger. That's me. You may want to go to Neiman or call them before you make the drive to Neiman Marcus and see if they have some of the Promise in stock. And I would probably recommend getting a decant of it, seeing if you like it, because it's not going to be for everyone. But it is for me, and it probably is for a lot of you. So check it out. This is Promise by Frederic Malle, and Dominique Ropion is a brilliant nose. You won't go wrong buying this scent. Thank you all for watching. This was a fantastic surprise to get this in the mail, and I couldn't be happier with it.